Welcome back to the CryptoLabs YouTube channel. We got Colin here again. Last time we had Colin was a few days ago, and that video did really, really well. There were such amazing questions asked. So if you do have a question during this video, or you want a topic, you'd love to see a topic discussed, leave it in the comments. Today, we're going to be looking at two new protocols that, Colin, you did quite a bit of research here the last few weeks, and we were going to go behind the scenes and share some of that research on some staking / liquid staking on Cosmos. So many good projects being built on Cosmos.
Yeah, it's crazy. There's a lot of development. And actually, I was talking with Mike in the community, who's an expert. I consider him an expert in the Cosmos ecosystem.
He's pretty good.
And I said, Mike, all these projects have been popping up recently. And he said, Colin, they're not though. They've been building and building since forever. They're just coming to fruition at this point. They're all coming to the surface now, but they've been building these things. The tech behind these projects is incredible. So yeah, I'd love to.
About Cosmos for quite a while. Like I know you've been I'm talking over a year. So it's kind of cool to see so much of that now becoming an opportunity for people. And I don't think it's too late. I think we don't chase trends. I want to remind people that we don't chase trends, but we do go where the money goes. And I learned this a long time ago. Just if you want to collect money, which we can't make money, so you do collect it, you do exchange for it, or you do just have to find yourself in the flow. And that's what we're doing. We're taking a little cup, a little yield farming cup, or a little staking, or a little yield cup, and we're moving to where the water is flowing. And so when ecosystems are being built and chains are attracting TVL, the opportunities are abundant, and we're not degenning this stuff. So it's not like you can lose all your capital. So anyway, what do you got?
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, I'm going to share my screen if you don't mind here. Let's dive in. One thing I did want to highlight here in our community, we have a group in here called the Community Deal Flow Group.
That's a good group.
And it's one amazing group. It's basically a place for our community as well as our team and myself to do research and bring new opportunities and new projects.
How many do we bring a week?
I definitely do at least two or three. 2 to 3. Yeah, really in depth, really well curated. And I'll show you really quick. These are actually the two I want to talk about today: Stride and Hydro. It's liquid staking. But I every week I release some of these really condensed. I do a lot of research to bring you great stuff. But yeah, I have a blast and yeah, it's just a great group. It's a great group for new research. So it's like, hey, I'm looking to expand my portfolio. I'm looking to get a taste into a new chain or a new DEX, or heck, expand it into something else outside of liquidity pools, which is what I want to talk about today. Because if you haven't seen the other time that I came on YouTube here, we talked about Osmosis, which is the DEX for
returns.
Yeah, it's great. But that's taking assets and putting them in a liquidity pool. And so the mechanics behind that are interesting and very great. But this is liquid staking, Lucas. Can I talk about liquid staking very quickly?
Yeah, absolutely. We love liquid staking. Yield on yield, make your assets work for you. I think of it much like infinite banking in a way.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, great correlation there. So first off, staking, we have to talk about that first. Staking is when you take an asset and you delegate it to a validator. I'm going to use big words here, but you're taking asset, you're staking it, you're delegating it to a validator who's then taking those assets and it helps secure the network. And in return, you earn a fee. So to keep it very simple, actually, I want to highlight Lido real quick. Lido is the biggest liquid staking platform, biggest DeFi platform ever, with $21.9 billion worth of staked assets. So to give you a scope of like what we're talking about here, this is not a new thing. This is not like something like this is something that's tried and true and great. So again, the downside with traditional staking is that those assets become locked up, that they become illiquid. You can't do anything with those assets. With liquid staking, you stake your assets on the platform, and in return, you get a tokenized version of that asset. And you could take that tokenized version of that asset and then go put it into another DeFi protocol to earn yield. So that's what Lucas was just mentioning. It's like you're earning yield on the staked aspect of it, but now you have a receipt, you have a token that you can go and put into another DeFi protocol to earn more yields.
Just so everyone knows, this isn't anything like crazy new degen-y. This has been around for quite a long time. And, platforms like Lido or on Solana there, we have a video on it. I forget now, but you had your staked soul. I forget what that platform was. Marinade Finance. There's a lot of protocols around this stuff. So this is cool.
Oh yeah, definitely. But the two I wanted to highlight today was on the Cosmos ecosystem. So kind of go off what we talked about last time with Osmosis and Cosmos and starting to expand from the EVM chains into a new ecosystem. And so there's two that I want to highlight: Stride which is kind of like the OG, if you will, in terms of liquid staking. It's kind of the biggest platform that's come out. And actually, if we just dive right in, I want to show you really quick that Stride has the ability to do liquid staking with a vast majority, like cool. a lot of different assets. And so unlike Lido, I just to keep comparing it back here, Lido has two assets, right? Ethereum and Matic. ETH and Matic. Those are the two that you can stake here. With Stride,
very cool.
You're starting to see that it's really expanding into a lot of the different assets that. Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Now, of course, you can stake here. I just want to show this real quick, Lucas. Like you can come in here to Osmosis and you can just stake the Osmo token straight here in your wallet. That's an opportunity that you can do. But again, it locks it up. It locks it up for 14. It locks it up so that you can't really do much with it. If you come here and you do liquid staking with Osmo, you get backed staked Osmo or Stride Osmo. I don't know what it is, but ST Osmo. That now you can take and go to the earn section here, and you can go to different DeFi platforms and use that staked Osmo. So
even liquidity pools,
really like that. Yes,
you'll know better than I do. I haven't dove into this, but there's probably some cool liquidity pools where you can take your staked Osmo and another asset and earn awesome yield on it. Yes. Super cool. And it's on almost in the double digits just for staking, which excites me. It's like a little free bonus in my mind.
Absolutely. And just a reminder, you're earning more of that same token, right? So if you have Atom and you want to earn more Atom, right, this is a great opportunity to do so, right? One thing I did want to highlight here, and this was what my article was about, was they have a big airdrop coming. So if you stake TIA, which is the native coin for Celestia, it's a protocol I like personally.
If someone wants a video on Celestia, let us know.
Yeah, let us know for sure. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So if you stake your TIA tokens, you get back the staked TIA. And all you got to do here, and there's an article that you can highlight, you can read us through as well, but you just hold those staked TIA tokens and you get Stride. And so Stride is doing this event. And I'll kind of click that just to kind of show you. They're airdropping 5 million Stride tokens, 5% of their max supply, to people that are staking TIA. So again, what I'm trying to highlight here is that there's other ways in DeFi and crypto to earn. It's not just liquidity pools. Liquidity pools are a great portion of what we do and teach and cover, but
I think they're like the gateway for a lot of people.
Yeah, definitely. So again,
then just kind of ask yourself, what can I do with all this other stuff I have? And there's so much you can do, and you can get yield on yield on yield on yield. And here you could even get yield on that and then get an airdrop. And now you're making money in 6 different ways instead of just one. So don't be fooled by 10%, because 10% times 5 is now, it's starting to add up.
Especially, 100%. And especially with assets that you know and you like and you want to hold anyway. This may be a good thing to do. And then one last one here is Hydro. Now, not warning, but hey, just so you know, this is brand new. This is a brand new protocol. It's pretty big though, as you can see. Let me go back to Stride. Stride has just over 100 million in TVL. Nice. Hydro already within a week has $86 million in TVL. Cool. So audited and secure and all that stuff. However, it's still new. And the reason why I'm highlighting this is that this is a liquid staking protocol on Injective. So Injective is a chain, and I think we talked about it last time, but Injective is a chain within the Cosmos ecosystem that now has projects being built on top of Injective. So it's like, remember I talked about like the expansion of how big this can go?
Yep.
So yeah, I'm not going to go too deep into this, but this is something
to also take a look at. Video on Injective, do let us know in the comments.
Oh yeah. And what a fast chain that was. Playing with it, I'm like, wow, this is going to change the game. So yeah, Lucas, that's all I really wanted to highlight was just the two protocols there. And again, this is a way to expand the portfolio and to diversify and to get access to new chains and new assets and diversify your portfolio even more. So
yeah, thanks, Colin. It's super inspiring. I think just seeing research or seeing what's being built, even if you don't get into it, I think it's really cool to see. I feel like crypto kind of went through its first phase of Bitcoin, then its second phase of like, hey, now there's Dapps and there's Ethereum and there's stuff. And now it's kind of going like through its third phase, in my opinion, of, that it's kind of like you look at Ethereum and it's like kind of old school technology compared to what's available and how fast stuff is being built. And so it excites me. I think it's like where we go mainstream very, very soon. And that's where the capital gets injected. So even if you're a bull run holder, it's not either or for me, but even if you're staking and then you're liquid staking and your airdrops and then you're moving that into a bull run portfolio, once the rocket ship takes off, everyone benefits from it. And I think it's just exciting to see the technology and what's being built. It's super, super cool.
It is really cool. And a lot of what we talk about is how do you make money, right? Sometimes I get going on some of my live streams and then I go, okay, but how do we make money, right? Everyone always asks that. However, I get so excited about the tech. You can see the passion flowing through me right now. I love this stuff because I recognize, oh my goodness, like this is the foundation for how it becomes mainstream. This is how these big companies, these Web 2 based companies can start to integrate their products and their services through a Web 3 model. So I'm starting to, and I've done a lot of research on this stuff, but I'm starting to see foundational projects or foundational pieces start to be put into play where I'm like, oh, wow, this is really powerful stuff. Especially last time I talked about a lot of the interoperability, right? That's a big thing missing in crypto DeFi right now is a lot of these chains, Ethereum and Arbitrum and Solana, they're all like in their own silos. They don't communicate well with each other. But Cosmos and what they're doing over there is they've figured out a way to have 100 different individual layer one blockchains be able to communicate with each other seamlessly. And they're even starting to, and I mentioned this last time, I think, but like they're even starting to figure out ways to bring that technology to Ethereum mainnet or bring it to and through Solana. That's where I'm like getting, I got goosebumps thinking about it, not to be weird, but like, man, it's so powerful because now we're starting to see walls start to break down and everything start to come together. And man, we're still very early, but
we're going to need a part 3, 4, 5, 6 in the comments. Do let us know if you have any questions. If you'd like anything we talked about expanded on, we'll definitely bring Colin back. David will be popping up on the channel very soon too. We got some really awesome stuff lined up with David. And yeah, just any questions, hit like, subscribe to this channel if you want more content like this. We have a lot of educational stuff. We have a 4-part series on taxes that was just uploaded onto YouTube today. You're going to want to check out some of those. And with that said, check out some of the other educational content and videos. I'll kind of put them on the screen here and here and here around yield farming, maybe some stuff around staking, maybe some stuff around stablecoin yield farming. We're finding some protocols for 40, 50% returns on it, lending, borrowing, looping, all that fun stuff. Do check them out. Appreciate you being here and let us know if you want more Colin because his brain is a genius when it comes to a lot of this stuff. So let us know in the comments. And with that said, we'll see you soon.